he always had to thank this person, you know. And this person is called Willis Carrier. Anyone has an idea who is Willis Carrier? Don't know, I tell you. He's the person who invented aircon. Why? I don't know about you, but lately I really seriously feel the heat is so hot. The moment you step outside there, right, you're already sweating buckets. You stay inside, you on fan also sweating buckets. So yeah, I just want to thank you the one who invented aircon. Yeah, Willis Carrier in 1902. Yeah, so it's truly an industry that actually improved the way we live, we work, and we play. So yes, thank you. Okay, on a more serious note, okay? So before I begin, Amway is a business of gratitude. So allow me to thank my sponsor, my brother-in-law Henry, my upline founders Platinum, Dr. Pris, Diamond Huyin and Ming Tian, and of course our founders executive Diamond, Uncle Lo and Auntie Anna, who is at the back there, and then all the leaders in-house, and then please give them a round of applause. Yes. Okay. So without further ado, let's begin our first topic for today, which is honeymoon every year. But I want to include one word before that. I want to include free honeymoon every year. So, yes, and we have a very special speaker to share with us today. Before I invite him on stage, let me share with you his background first. So, Hari, founders Platinum Hari, is a certified optician under fellowship of British Dispensing Opticians. Wow. And he actually used to work for an optician with the largest optical chain store in Malaysia. Wow. He is building the business with his wife and business partner Kantha, who is a graduate from National University of Malaysia, UKM, and she actually used to work as an operations manager of an international college. Now, they have both retired and building the Amway business full-time. So let's put our hands together to welcome founders Platinum Hari and Kantha!
Thank you, Tanya. Hello, everyone. I'm Kantha, and thank you for the great introduction, Tanya. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank our leaders, our DVI leaders. Of course, before that, I would like to thank my sponsor, which is my ex-boyfriend, Founders Platinum Going Diamond Hari Rama, and not forgetting our beloved mentors, upline, founders of DVI, founders EDC, Dr. Aziz Puan Saleha, and second generation, Nazli and Shukran. Thank you so much. And also not forgetting our important diamond here, Diamond Kryan, and then Diamond Ming Tian, Huyin, Diamond Anna, and the husband. Okay, and thank you to all the leaders who give us this opportunity today to share and learn. Okay. Since my throat is not allowing me to speak much today, so I pass the mic to my husband.
Okay, hi everyone, how are you? Okay, are you really excited for ALS or not? Because today the whole thing is going to be all about ALS. So that's why we are excited to share with you as well. And first of all, thank you to all the diamonds, all the leaders of DVI, and thank you to our upline mentors, FADC, so Dr. Abdul Aziz and Puan Saleha. Please give them a big applause. And also second generation, Puan Nazli and also Shukran, okay? I'm going to go very quick because we don't have much time. So first of all, our topic is honeymoon every year. Okay, so actually, why we put the word goal there is because we haven't reached honeymoon every year, but we have reached some years, yeah. So, but the goal is eventually to reach it every year, which means we want to go auto ALS. That's why we are here. We want to learn how to go auto ALS. Okay. So now, but before that, we'd like to welcome our guest speaker today, Diamond Kryan. So welcome. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this honeymoon concept started because of Dr. Aziz. This is my mentor, Dr. Abdul Aziz, so please give him a big applause. He said, the question he asked me long ago, he said, how many honeymoons do you take your wife to? I was 21, she was not even my wife back then. But that was the question he asked. I said, Doctor, satu kali kahwin, satu honeymoon lah. He said, why? I'm 60 plus, I take my wife honeymoon twice a year. He said, I said, how? Do Amway lah. He said, no, that's all. Doctor, this is very easy. Then he also asked me this question. He said, imagine you and your wife plan for holiday, and then you go and apply leave, you already dapat cuti. Your wife go and apply leave, tak dapat cuti. Now your wife come and tell you, oh sorry husband, I cannot follow you for the holiday, we have to cancel the holiday. Then Dr. Aziz asked me, so whose wife is she? Your wife or the boss's wife? So, very powerful, So the way he asked, then because of that, we made sure that both of us don't have bosses. So I have a wife but no boss, okay? But that's why she became my boss as well. So anyway, then the second question, Dr. Kak Saleha asked this question is, she said, apa guna kita kahwin kalau suami ke hulu dan isteri ke hilir? He said a lot of time get married and then honeymoon one time. After that he said the husband go left, the wife go right, because the wife working here, the husband working there, and then eventually get back home, and then again the next day is the same thing. He said, why not build something that every year you can look forward to traveling together? What's best is when it's free and it's expensively free. Okay, so that's when we decided to build the Amway business. We took it up seriously, we built it. And this one I wasn't married yet. So our first bonus came up was 15,000. Imagine this was in our 20s. Our year-end bonus was 15,000. Then the following year I got married. This is 2014. So my name and Kantha's name is there already. We got married and then the bonus dropped to 6,000. So kahwin lah. So no, actually that's not the truth. The real truth is after we got married, it went up so much. So that year total we made our year-end bonus was 47,000. This was in 2014. Even now this amount is big. Imagine 2014 is very, very big. So this is the year-end bonus we made. And what you do? So if you want to go honeymoon every year, what's the first thing you must do? Yes, get married. You tak married, tak how to go honeymoon, okay? So get married lah. So we got married fully with the Amway money. 99% of our wedding expenses was our own Amway bonus. Was not no loan, not pinjam from parents, not pinjam from kawan, nothing. Our marriage 99% was our own money. Why the 1%? Because Indian tradition, they have this customs where parents must buy this, the in-law must buy this. So that one, only 1% they allow them to do. So the balance was our money. So, but some of my friends said, you're very stupid. Why you go and spend so much money, your money into wedding? They said, don't worry, next year Amway will pay me again. So, right? So then, there's Dr. Aziz and Kak Saleha. Please give them a big applause. Because if it's not for them, we wouldn't have seen the business. But they didn't just teach us how to make a living, they really taught us how to build a life. Okay? And it literally came through. Dr. Aziz keeps saying it's honeymoon, 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 honeymoon. It literally became our first honeymoon. Our official honeymoon, we went to Auckland. So we brought our wedding clothes. We took picture in front of the Hobbit's house. We were very lucky because when we told the Amway staff, it was only that day. We naik bus, we said, no, we need to change our clothes. And then the Amway staff went and prepared everything for us. One of the staff even took our luggage from us. She said, no, you cannot carry. It was our ALS. We only founders Platinum said, no, we will carry your bag. And one of the staff brought our bags. And then also she prepared this Hobbit's house. Luckily, we were lucky for two things. Number one, we were the only couple who went inside the Hobbit's house. Okay, number two was we were short like Hobbit, so we could go in. So we actually changed inside the Hobbit's house. Imagine Lord of the Rings, okay? We were inside the house where this people were staying. And we changed our clothes there, and then Amway even got one of the photographer to wait there and take picture. And they took picture for us. But this picture was taken by Shukran. We brought our own professional photographer. Okay, but one funny thing about Amway's honeymoon is you never go alone. Okay, you go with a few couples together. So yeah, so then the following year we went to Vegas. Vegas, actually one of the things Amway organized was to renew our wedding vows. They had a few options, so one of it was to renew our wedding vows. And imagine we are just only about second year married and we are already renewing our wedding vows. And Kantha literally cried. Because there was a church with the piano, they really had the wedding music and all, and we were looking at each other and renewing our wedding vows. You know how Vegas, you kahwin instant? We actually had that also, we had the experience. But Vegas was very crazy for us because Vegas is like what do you call, is a bucket list for even for Mat Saleh. So for us Malaysians from Rawang, small town, before Amway, what did I do as an optician? Before optician, what was I doing? I was frying mee goreng in my mom's stall. I still go and fry mee goreng when I go down. So imagine someone who goreng mee in the mamak stall in Rawang can actually end up in Vegas because of Amway. So thank you Amway for this tip. And let me tell you, of course the nightlife in Vegas is a big uha kan. You must see the day life in Vegas. That's the real beauty. The Grand Canyon is beautiful. The tour guide said, if you want to be a permanent citizen, you want a green card in US, very easy. Just jump down, you can permanently stay in US. Okay, so and then after many years, we fight back again for our ALS. And then this was when we qualified for Paris. Imagine the trip amount is 49,500 ringgit. So this year, we made about 10 different months, we made Ruby volume. Because the year before, we missed out our Alaskan cruise. Okay? We missed out our Alaskan cruise. So we said, no, cannot. Because my wife almost teared blood. So if your wife tear blood, you better kill yourself, okay? So I was in the verge of suicide until I said, no, next year got Paris, so I can fight for her. So we fought for Paris, and we made it to Paris by doing Ruby volume. So that's when we realized, actually, if you want to, you can actually make it happen. So the year we went to Paris, this was in Paris, and we actually had wonderful time. We went to Disneyland. Disneyland was planned by Shukran, and Shukran, Kak Saleha, Nazli, us, Terry and CK were supposed to go. And unfortunately, because of the flight issue, because that time Dubai airport was flooded and all, Terry, CK and Kantha and I went. Let me tell you, Terry and CK were the more adventurous couple than us. So, they were rushing, they wanted to go for all the rides, they were excited. And so much so they felt like these two oldies are too slow. Say, can you sit down for a while? We will just go. So that's how much CK and Terry enjoyed. And we learned a lot from these leaders here, because he said, no, that's how you live life. You see Terry and CK, okay, you want to be married and you want to reach to that age, and that's how you want to look like. And that's how you want to look like physically. That's how you be like as couples. And that's how you want to be like peacefully and happily. Do you see Terry sad? No, I've never seen her sad. Yeah, because she has a wonderful husband, CK. Where's CK? Okay, he's wonderful, that's why he's not here. Okay. So what I'm saying is, you learn a lot in the ALS. It's not just the holiday. You see people, you see how they are. So this was anyway when in Paris, we actually even had fine dining in Eiffel Tower, Madame Brezer. They had this very expensive meal. It was a sotong. It was very terrible taste, okay. But we were thinking, said, if only they can cut this sotong smaller pieces, make it into sambal and eat it in nasi lemak, it would have been best. But I'm telling you, even here, we have never really went on a proper fine dining restaurant. Never been on the KLCC punya fine dining. But we were lucky enough to go on Eiffel Tower punya fine dining. We also managed to go to, Palace of Versailles. She won one of the best dress. Kantha won the dress, she wore the sari. So this was in Palace of Versailles. Imagine we've never been to Istana Negara. We went to Istana Orang Paris, okay? Because he said, if you came, we will come in atas, very atas. Because it's free, that's why atas. We go with Amway, everything very atasan, no bawawan, okay? And then, sorry, start, Leslie? Yeah, sorry. Okay, so lastly, just want to show you this video. It said, you must become the main character of your life. If let's say you let anyone else decide how your life is going to be, when you can cuti, when you can makan, is the one called boss, is the one determining your life. You cannot be the main character, you're just the side character. But when you decide to build your own life in your own terms, and then you become your own boss. Unless if you're married, then your wife is your boss, okay? So anyway, let's watch this video very quickly. In almost 40-year-old couple, so now right we walk romantically in Paris. You know why this video is a win? Number one, it's a win because it was with my wife. Okay. Number two, it's a win because my mom asked me at the end after watching this video, so finally you all met lah. She literally thought, I was somewhere else, she was somewhere else. So I said, yes, win, okay. But padahal she recorded me, I recorded her, So, but that's the beauty, when you experience this stuff. This video, we wanted to keep it, not just to show off or what. Imagine many years down the road when our children are watching this video. I want them to know the life that my wife and I have. And this is just something where we are just beginning. Imagine what's going to come in the future. And that's why we are here. We want to make sure every year we auto-qualify ALS. Okay? So Dr. Ais always told us, don't just make a living, build a life. And with Amway, you can actually build a life. So thank you so much. Let's fill up our passports. Thank you, everybody.
Wow, thank you so much, founders Platinum, Hari, Rama, and Kantha. Give them another round of applause. Woo! Wow, amazing. He started the business as a single, and then when he got married, his income doubled. Amazing. And then the Amway business, it's so powerful that it could also sponsor his wedding. So you people, young people, if you're still single, faster work very hard. Right? So that when you get married, later I got Amway to sponsor your wedding. Okay, very, very good. Alright, I see that we have more people joining us. Can I have you guys to move forward to fill up the empty seats in front? We have some first class VIP seats in front. Come, move forward so that your friends who come later, they have places to sit behind. Okay? Yeah. Do we have empty seats here? Got one, is it? We got one. Two. We got two empty seats here. We have okay, here I think it's occupied, but we got one. Then yeah, we have some seats here. If you can come forward. Yeah, so that your friends who come later, they can actually sit behind, okay? All right, very nice. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. So moving on, and also to thank you, Suntress. Thank you for adding the chairs. Amazing, yeah. We just want to make sure everyone is comfortable and have a seat and have goodwill because we have amazing speakers and we have a very special guest speaker who is also here already. So again, welcome to Diamond, Kryan Su. He's at the back there. Give me another round of applause. Yes, hi. Okay. Okay, and to also people on Zoom, can I just remind you to turn on your camera, your video, so we can see your handsome and pretty faces, okay? All right, good. All right, thank you guys. Okay. All right, moving on. Our next speaker, another beautiful couple. Oh, I like Amway business, a lot of couples one. Very nice to see, huh? So they will be sharing with us our ALS experience with Amway, right? So before I invite them on, let me introduce them. So Carmen is an independent insurance consultant specializing in estate planning and will funding. And she has been a nationwide top performer for many years during her banking days, even till today. Wow. She was at first skeptical on the income as she herself was already earning very, very well in her job. However, when she was introduced to the other professionals who are doing the Amway business, she was also curious why are they actually building the business when they already have such good qualifications, yet they still chose to build the business. Once she understands the value, she built the business assiduously. Her business tripled for 2 years consecutively during the pandemic, and today she has a sizable group focusing on wellness and beauty. Wow. Right. Yeah, give them a round of applause. Yes. And her husband, Leslie, he graduated his master's in finance in a university in UK. He then joined a Malaysian university as a lecturer, right? He was introduced to the Amway business by his primary school friend, whom he has not talked to for over 15 years. Anybody know who is this primary school friend? Yes, boss Ding. Yeah. So upon listening to the business plan, he decided to build the business wholeheartedly. Now, thanks to the supplementary income from Amway, Leslie is able to leave his workforce and become a full-time dad to his children. Wow, isn't that amazing? Right? So let's put our hands together to welcome Founders Platinum Leslie and Carment. Woo!
Hi, good morning, everyone. Okay, hi. My name is Leslie. Okay, so I'm brought into this business by my primary school friend, okay, Diamond, Min Tian, and Hui Yin. And of course, I would like to thank also, okay, very close couples that actually mentored us throughout the whole journey. Okay, founders Exec Diamond, okay, Auntie Anna and Uncle Lo, as well as our founders of DVI over here. Okay, founders Exec Diamond, okay, Dr. Aziz, Saleha, as well as Nasi, and of course, I see behind we have. Okay, Double Diamond who always encourage us. Okay, Double Diamond Joes Lee. Okay, and our guest speaker, okay, who is also someone who always motivate my mentor as well as motivate us. Okay, Diamond Kryan Su. Please give them all a round of applause. Of course, not forgetting to give all of yourself an applause because today and on a Saturday daytime, okay, you are here fighting for your dreams, right or not? Okay, so give all yourself a round of applause. So, okay, so you have heard, Hari talking about honeymoon, okay, and their experience in New Zealand, in Paris, in Las Vegas, and so on, right? So today today we will share with you on our experience in the latest, okay, ALS, which is last year's ALS Paris, okay. Now, how many here is married? Quite a number, okay, about half of you, right? So I will assume everyone here has a family, right? Okay? And one thing about having a family is that every single year you want to plan a holiday for your family. Okay? But normally it's not the husband who plan now, right? The wife will plan, then the husband will control. The wife will plan, oh, we want to go this, eat this, and play this and all those things. The husband will say, this one, no need lah, we can go some other time, okay? This one, a waste of money, okay? Then don't need, and so on, right? Why? Because we have to pay. Wife plan very nice, go everything all extravagant, everything all you want to, all very nice, tip top. But husband have to take out money from the pocket, so then you cut. Right now, okay? But this is very different when we go for ALS Paris. Okay, of course, Carmen and I, we have been to quite a number of holidays, ourselves alone or even together. And I can tell you that this ALS here was the most relaxing, the most fun, because I don't have to pay. She don't have to plan. Okay, all she needs to do is just to plan what to wear. Okay, and that's it. All right, yeah. So this is the itinerary that, Amway has already planned for us way before we actually go there. Yeah, I don't even know where are we actually going to stay. I don't even know what are we actually going to eat or what we will be seeing. Okay, all I know is that I will have a place to stay, I'll have good food to eat, I have nice view to see, and I don't have to pening kepala, argue with my wife because expensive. You see? So, there are a lot of things. From day one, we go shopping, okay, then we check in our hotel, then, we go for all the things over here, yeah. And how many of you have actually been overseas trip without worrying about how much you need to spend? Not many, right or not, okay? Yeah. So, Amway actually gave us the money, even though they treat us, a trip to Paris. Yeah, so they don't just say that, I give you a place to stay, it's not just all expenses paid like for food and lodging. Yeah, they even give you money to shop, to eat, to snack, to do whatever you want with it. And it's not little, I don't know how much was it, I think
it was about 3,000 to 4,000
yeah,
ringgit.
300 euros per person.
Ringgit, yeah.
Alright, so convert to Malaysian ringgit about 3,000, 4,000 ringgit, about a fresh graduate pay or so on lah. Yeah. And it's quite good, right? I mean, imagine going to a place whereby then you have money to spend, and if you don't spend, you get to keep lah, right or not? Or buy souvenirs lah, right? So, food. Yeah, I think we as Malaysians, we love food a lot. Okay? And especially when we go overseas, we want to eat the local food there. We want to eat things that we don't have here, or even very nice and also nice looking food, right? So these are the kind of menu that we have. And it is not just places whereby we just drop into a restaurant or cafe and stuff like that, but certain places, you know, like this one is that we have it in a cruise, okay, which have to specially pay for, specially register, book, and so on. Then we have our food. This one is in the top of the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. And most importantly, throughout our experience in ALS itself, it's not just about the trip. Yeah, sometimes the trip can be easily ruined by your company, right or not? Okay, you go trip nice, but then the person next to you or the one in the bus and whatever, right? They complain. Then you also pening kepala, right or not? Okay, yeah, but not over here. Why? This trip is especially meaningful. Actually, all ALS is especially meaningful because you are going with people who you fight in the business with. Then imagine everyone work together, everyone, you know, fight for their own business and so on, and then now everyone achieve, and then now you're going all together. Okay? So you're going not just with any other people, but you're going with the comrades who you work together in the business. Right? And this makes it extra meaningful. Yeah? So if you ask me, what is the best part over here? It's not the auditorium, it's actually this part. Because this tells the history of the place. This tells the history of my business. My journey, right? And I feel like that's the most meaningful to me. Okay? And to achieve ALS, okay, Diamond Carriers would like to say it's easy. Everything is also easy. Right? Why? Because everything starts with the product you hold in your hand. Right? You can start with your mouse spray, you can start with LOC, you can start with dish job, you can start with satinic, anything. And it's that one thing that begins your entire journey to travel the whole world. Right? Sometimes you think, can one single product really bring me to the entire world or not? It can. Because that is the beginning of your journey, and that's the beginning, okay, of your life transformation, which brings you around the world. All right? So I'll let Carmen share the next part of our experience.
Okay. Thank you so much, Leslie. Okay, I would like to say, share my initial sharing. So basically, I'm no stranger to going to incentive trips for the past many years, more than 10 years. So every single year, I've been going for my company's incentive trip. This is something that I've also earned from my job itself. So when I was introduced to the business, I remember my Diamond there was telling me, hey, you know, not Amway also got incentive trip. To me, it was like, it's okay lah. I also every single year go for incentive trip. So these are the previous trips. They're not with Amway, but places that I have been. Traveling to Europe, all those things are no stranger to me. Traveling for free also, no stranger to me. So what makes ALS different from all the trips that I've been to, all the 5-star trips that I've been to? It's just a very simple thing. Okay? Next. Hey. Hang on, So, okay. Right. So, okay, this may seem very simple, very easy. It's just like mineral water bottles. Just mineral water bottles. But to me, it meant a lot. Because I remember going to incentive trips all these years, more than 10 years. Every single day, we were given 2 bottles of mineral water. For all the trips, you know, all the lavish trips that I've been to, 2 mineral waters bottle per day only. So if you finish this 2 bottle of mineral water, then you have to beli sendiri lah. This is what. But in Amway itself, do you know that every single bus, they actually pack this amount of mineral water in the bus itself, so you can take as much as you want. Even if you finish, even if you drink half a bottle, and then they say you have the tukar bus already, I'll be like, so sayang, you want to throw the mineral water? The Amway staff will tell you, it's okay, you want to throw lah. We will actually replenish for you. Hey, these are the little things that if you have not been to incentive trip before, these are the little things that I truly appreciate, you know. These are things that Amway actually does to you. Now, The next one is, you see this guy over here. I think those of you who actually traveled would met this guy also. So basically, his name is Marco. So when I actually went to the ALS, the first thing was I looked at him, he looked at me, and he was like, "Hey, I've seen you before. I've seen you before. Seen you where?" Now, the year before, in my company incentive trip, insurance company, insurance and bank, he was my tour guide. He was my tour guide, and I especially remember him because that time I was breastfeeding, so he was actually helping me with all the luggages and everything to my, I think to my room or something like that. He was the one who actually helped me. So when I saw him, I was like, wow, I remember you. He said, I also remember you. So I actually went to him and I asked him, hey, last time you always go for all this, you are a tour guide for all these banks and all this insurance, what sets Amway's trip apart? And I remember a few things that he actually mentioned. The first thing he mentioned was, wow, the amount of security, how you manage the roads and everything. Amway is the only company who's willing to pay for it because other companies, they don't. And the second one is, I don't know if you all know that, at Paris is actually a shopping haven. So when people go there, they always shop for luxury items. Do you know that for Amway stuff, it's for Amway ABOs, you're entitled to have additional 5% extra on your shopping. I'm not talking about normal shopping, beli baju and all those things. I'm talking about going to places like Dior, going to Chanel, you get extra 5%. You know how much is 5%? So meaning that 12% VAT plus 5%, you get 17% discount. That's a lot of money. He told me that I don't even know how Amway does this because Amway is the only company who can actually negotiate with malls and also companies like that to give you all these kind of discounts. Fantastic. So, hey, fantastic, And one more thing he actually added is that he said, do you know that when we actually know that Amway are actually looking for tour guides, all the other tour guides are actually fighting to get a spot to actually work for Amway, because they pay very extremely well. Tour guides eat the same thing as what ABOs eat, If you go for incentive trips before, normally tour guides will sit at a corner and they will eat all the cheaper food, or the bento, or whatever it is, Hey, this is different. They eat the same thing as what we eat,
Tour guides eat double because they have to go two ways.
Yes, fantastic. And then another thing that I want to highlight, very short one, is this guy here, Najib. So he was actually an Amway photographer. So what he said was, we spoke to him and he said, do you know that we actually came 1 week earlier to Paris before you all did? And before that, we actually have a 1 month meeting. We have to take pictures of Paris, and then they will point out, this is a good place to take photo, this is a good place to take photo, this is where we take photo. So 1 week earlier they came, they have to visit all the places that we're supposed to be going, and then they have to find the best angles to take photo for all ABOs. Where to find people like that? Do you know that if you go to Paris, you want to hire a photographer, you ask Jack lah, you ask Gerald, how much they have to pay to actually get a local photographer to take photo with you. It's not cheap. And wow, I tell you, the pictures that they actually took for us, The pictures that they actually took for us, fantastic, because they already know where to take photos. You just have to sit there and smile. Fantastic, fantastic. All these pictures, you cannot even find it anywhere else already. I love all this, you see. You don't need to know how to take photograph, but these are the things that they can do to you. And the shopping, I tell you, hey, you see, tax refund area, because every shopping mall, you have to have a tax refund area exclusively for Amway. No one can do that. Take it from me. Someone who has been to incentive trips more than 10 times from different companies, take it from me. No other companies out there can do all these things for you. Sometimes we take all these things for lightly because another incentive trip, but come on, really. Amway is willing to do all these things. And you have to know, this is not diamond trip, This is just a normal, Founders Platinum to Emerald trip, And you get all these kind of benefits, Fantastic. So you see, wow. I tell you, I don't even dare to say how much I spend there already, Because, 17% extra if you always buy all these things, so now it makes a big difference, Crazy, I tell you. I also don't dare to say, the things that we buy there, it's crazy. You see, I'm the one choosing, he's the one spending money, he's the one paying for everything. Fantastic, I tell you. So that's why, great husband. That's why,
Luckily, MA pay. Lucky MA pay.
That's why the next time, if you have not fight for your ALS before, you have to fight for your ALS because it's a whole lot of different experience, and not just that. For other incentive trip, normally the spouse is always waving goodbye, sending the husband or wife goodbye at the airport, and then they see the husband and wife turun, the escalator, if you remember, turun the escalator, go to, all the, go off already. But this time, whether or not you're doing or you're not doing, as a spouse, should do lah, okay? But you're doing, you're not doing also, you get to go together, free honeymoon. Strengthen your relationship some more. That's very important in a marriage, right? So yeah. So okay, no need to see lah, And then, give us Longchamp back, Longchamp, this is embroidered, Got the word Amway here, you go to Longchamp, who actually helps you to print one Amway name there? Fantastic. This is worth 1,000 ringgit. Not just any outlet Longchamp. It's the shop boutique Longchamp. Okay? Fantastic. So that is the sharing that we have today. Palace of Versailles, we actually went there. Okay, fantastic. Okay, they only open for Amway. Tour guides, they say tour guides who has been working for 15 years has never even entered Palace of Versailles for dinner. Never. Amway actually opened this for us. Fantastic. You don't get it anywhere already. So I'd like to end my sharing with this video. Okay. Everyday fashion show, fantastic. Fantastic OOTD,
No need to plan trips, no plan clothes lah.
Yeah, and clothes only. Fantastic. So guys, if you are still fighting for your ALS, there's still time for you to fight for your ALS. Okay? So come, let's all go to ALS together. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, founders Platinum, Leslie and Carment. Woo. So from their sharing, I can hear that Amway goes the extra mile to make your ALS trip super, super special. From what I heard last time, talking to the Amway organizing community that planned all the ALS trip, right? They asked them, all the participants asked them, how do you think of what to do, where to go, eat? And we say, we think very hard. Well, we plan years in advance. And they always think of trips and experiences that money cannot buy. Wow. That's why all the ALS trips and Diamond Invitational trips, they are so exclusive with 7-star treatment because they always think of out of the box. Like if you got money, you cannot just turn up there and say, I want to do this. No, they are experiences that money cannot buy. So give Amway a round of applause again. Yeah, all right. Okay, moving up. Before I move on to the next speaker, can I have Eddie, can you please help me with the camera? Let's show the people on Zoom who we have here today. What's the crowd like in DVI? Everybody say hello. Woo! Reporting live from DVI. Yeah, it's different, If you come for sessions like this, you must come physical because the atmosphere is different, yes or not? Yes. So the next time we have such an event, tell them come physical, don't do Zoom. Can we all say that? If it's girl, don't do Zoom. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. All right, so moving on. We have another leader in the house. We have this speaker. Let me introduce you to him. Daniel was someone who was very introverted and shy. Anyone like that? Me. Actually, me, I'm also very introverted. But now I become an ambivert. I call myself half-half. I choose to be extroverted and introvert at the same time. And he doesn't like to talk to anyone. He even has problem ordering chicken rice. Right? He doesn't even talk to his family members. Even his own sisters and parents then, okay, back then, but still decided to do the Amway business despite all his shortcomings. And now he is a Founders Platinum and traveled with Amway ALS 3 times. He has been to Hokkaido, Paris, and Osaka. Let's put our hands together to welcome Founders Platinum, Daniel. Woo!
All right. Okay, good evening, everyone. All right. Before we get started, I would like to thank my upline, Emerald, Gerald, and Jacqueline, and my upline, Mr. Chu, EDC, Mr. Stu, and Amy, because without them, definitely there's no me here today. Right? A round of applause to them. And of course, a round of applause to all the diamonds, Diamond Mintian, Diamond Law Farming and Anna, and Diamond Cryan, and all the other leaders who are here. A round of applause to yourself for coming here. Okay, so my topic, right, just now, the sharing by Hari and Kantha and Leslie and Carment, is it great? Awesome, right? So you can see that the trips are amazing, Amway trips are amazing. But for me, when at the beginning, for me, going for Amway trip, okay, going for traveling itself, actually, I don't like to travel. Very terbalik one. Okay, anyone here don't like to travel one? Got okay, I'm talking to you guys, huh? All right, so why? Because I prefer to do this. I just want to stay at home, watch my anime, okay, and then I like to play my computer games, maybe draw my comics, or just do whatever at home, right? I prefer to stay at home rather than go for travel, right? Because to me, it's like, why I need to travel? I just very comfy at home, right? Very introverted one. So, and also I feel that like if you want to plan for trips, right? Actually, it's very hassle one. Plan for itinerary lah, need to book this one lah, book that one lah. Wow, so mafan already. You know, so I really prefer at home. So why do I need to do all those things? And of course, some people might say that, hey, you got travel agent, got people can arrange for you, but need to pay money, right? Correct or not? So like that, looking at my bank balance after the trip, okay. So that's what I feel, right? But I met this person, my wife. Okay, my wife liked to travel. Wow, every single year, her family definitely got at least 1 to 2 times travel together. Go overseas, right? Go to New Zealand, that kind of, not going to nearby places, go very, very far places, right? And she actually will save money for whole year just to go for that trip, right? Every single year, right? She got a tabung one. Every month we'll go for it. So of course, I love her. So what do? Accommodate a little bit lah, okay? Right? So there was one, but for me, I still very reluctant. So every time when our couple trip is always budget one. Okay? So there was one time I went to this, we want to go to this Krabi. You know Krabi, where is it? Thailand, Okay? So Krabi, right? So normally when you go overseas travel, right? One night stay, normally how much? Reasonable, decent one, normally how much? 600 was okay. How about the rest? How much? To you is okay. 200, 300 is okay. Okay, right? I managed to book this hotel, not hotel, resort. Okay. This is 5 nights. 267 for 5 nights, including tax. Wow, $50 per night. 2 people, right? And then the entrance look like this, okay? At night look like this. At night, right? The whole resort, no people one. All dark, only my room got light. All dark. And then you want to call, you want to ask for room service or whatever, no call one. You need to go out and ask the boss. But I go out, where's the boss? Boss also go home already. No one there. No one, no staff, no boss, only me and my wife in a big place. All dark one, all the trees only. Only got the cricket like there. Very scary. Okay? And then that time my wife first day having fever. So we want to rest. So we sleep on the bed. got something poke us. Oh, so scared. Not ghost, not ghost. The spring of the mattress, all poking us. Oh, what is that? 5 nights we need to sleep like that. Right. Okay. So, but you can see this is how kiam siap, you know, how budget I can be, because really reluctant. Don't travel, right? So and this is my first ALS trip. Okay. Even don't like travel, I still go to trip. Okay. So first actually I go alone because I'm not married that time yet. All right. So I go alone. My upline also didn't go that time also. So I go alone. Of course, there's a lot of experience because compared to a 50 ringgit hotel, okay, compared to the hotel that provided by Amway, probably one night 2,000, 3,000 that kind, right? So that's the difference. Right? And of course, going to experience, like this is my first time looking at snow and then skiing the snow mountain and experience a lot of things in Hokkaido at that time. Right? But to me, it's like, fast go, fast come back. You understand? Right? Because I prefer to just stay in my house and then play my computer games, that kind. Right? So, to me, in my mind, of course, it's good. I'm really thankful that Amway give me this kind of experience. But that time, it's like, if you give me the 20-something thousand, right? Just now, who show, 20-something thousand, you give me, I go buy my iPhone, iPad, and DSLR. I'm even more happy, you know? Right? So I'm that kind of people. Really don't like. Okay? So until the turning point is when I go for my second trip, which is Paris. Right? So this is the photo when we put the fake Paris Tower. Okay? The Eiffel Tower here. And this is in where? The Sakinchan there, you know, the mirror, like mirror, what? That thing, okay? So, like that, okay? During that time, I never ever dared to imagine that I can bring my wife for travel, especially go to Paris some more. Because Krabi also don't want to go already. I mean, I'm very reluctant to go. Go Paris, spend even more money, right? 50 ringgit hotel also already like, okay, you know, go to Paris, very hard. But thankfully, got Amway, I can realize my dream. Okay, not my dream, my wife's dream, okay? My wife's dream. So when I see like how happy she is, like traveling, and then really like first time she go to Paris. So we, just now, Leslie and Carment also show already a lot, okay? So Amway booked the whole palace of Versailles for our private dinner, right? And I managed to get this shot here. Got someone. Okay, so like Disney, right? Like prince and princess, right? Wow. So how often do we really get a chance to have this kind of experience? So to me, in ALS, right? Even if I'm not someone who really like to travel, but I can bless someone else to have the privilege to travel as well. Correct or not? Yeah. Right? And most important is that it's not just about the travel itself, but who you are traveling with, right? Because during this trip, it's like, during ALS, you are going with people who are in your same tribe. It's like fighting the same thing, right? Having the same direction in life. And especially when you go together, I go together with my upline here, Gerald directly. So, really, I realized so much stuff over here because I learned about this concept of happiness before from a crown ambassador from China one that time. So he says, happiness, what is happiness? Got 3 things. Number 1, you need to have sustainable health. Means you need to live very long and healthy. Okay? So, of course, in Amway business, I think everyone will be quite healthy, right? Right? Okay? So, because we are in the health business. Number 2 things, you need to have a sustainable relationship where you have long-term relationship with people who care about you and who really grow you together, right? And the thing, when you go for this trip, wow, really everyone, and even like today, everyone growing together, is it a nice feeling? Wow, it's such a nice feeling that you can have same tribe of people, same vibration together, right? And third thing is to have sustainable income. Because to go for this trip, how many of you actually got planned trips together with like a group of friends go for travel and gone, right? Is it easy to plan a trip like this? No. Very hard. You got your own schedule, you got kids' schedule, right? And then if schedule okay, but the money also also need to consider different people got different commitment, right? Maybe this can go, this cannot go, and so on. But in Amway, it's like when everyone, if your team already succeed together, you can go for trip anytime. Other than ALS, you say, oh, I want to go other place. Okay, let's go. Want to extend trip from the ALS. No problem. And that's what we did in Paris as well. Going with my upline to extend trip. From Paris, we go to Lyon. Then after that, we go to UK and other places as well. So it's a very beautiful experience. So I feel that everyone can fly nowadays, Air Asia. Okay, but not everyone can go together with people with your same white one. Correct or not? Right? To go together is really, really different experience. Okay, and lastly, okay, this video. I get this inspiration from who? Right? Same song some more. I really watch their video, then I do the same video. Same white, same white. You understand? Right? Somehow they put the video, I also put this video. Okay? Right? So, and in the third trip in Osaka, right? Just final few words only. Because Osaka trip is a family-based one. So means like the qualifiers can actually bring their kids, bring their parents to go together. And there was this gala dinner. You see? All this auntie, uncle, or like old one or young one, all dressed up like superhero. Like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Demon Slayer, and so on. So like amazing on this one. Crazy, very amazing. This uncle, I think it's a qualifier's father, right? So dressed like the, you know what character is this? Don't know. The Dragon Ball one, the old uncle. Okay? Right? So cool, right? Master Roshi, correct. So it's amazing. And that time, this is actually our general manager, Jason Lang. So in his opening speech, there's this one sentence that really hit me, is that he says, many businesses out there can make you a rich person. Okay? Many things you can earn money, but only Amway makes you a healthier, happier, and a better person. Right? Better means that you can have better son or daughter, better parents, or better spouse, like husband and wife, right? So this is something that really, really meaningful for me, because in Amway, it's not just about earning money, but it's much more than that, right? It's to grow together. Life is not just about what we achieve, but it's about what kind of experience or growth that we can accumulate, okay? Right? So don't just fight for ALS. Of course, fighting for ALS is good, right? Don't just fight for it, but fight for the stories that you can tell, fight for the people you love, and fight for the growth that you can actually create. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Finals Platinum Danielle. Woo! Amazing, right? You look at all the leaders sharing their ALS experiences. Do you want to go or not? Yeah, feel like you really want to go and experience what they share, right? I think we can only feel 10% of what they actually enjoy. I think to truly enjoy it 100%, we have to be there, right? So that's why today's session is very special, because it will help us to gear all of us up to get ready for the next coming ALS, right? Okay, moving on. We have another amazing speaker. So let me introduce you to him before we invite him on stage. He's a second generation in the Amway business. His parents are executive diamonds in the business. Gerald started his own media and strategy company before graduating university at the age of 20. Wow. He graduated with a double major in dietetics and nutrition and computer science and data analytics, both from Melbourne and Monash University, Australia. He gave up his Australian PR and returned to Malaysia to build his Amway business while having a full-time job. He achieved Emerald in 38 months and retired from work before the age of 30. Wow, how many of us can actually retire before the age of 30? Wow. He has not held a formal job in the past 14 years. Wow. Just think about that, right? He continued to study and completed his certification in genetic practitioning and life coaching. Now he's a 24-hour full-time parent, husband, and son, Learning to live life to all its fullness across all areas of life, enjoying the fruits of his labor back 14 years ago. He restarted his diamond journey during end of 2022, currently with 5 front lines, 21% in 2024, and he's striving to finish diamond ship by 2026 or 2027. Let's put our hands to welcome Emerald Gerald. Woo!
Okay, guys. Hi. Come on, let's see. No time. Let's keep. It's like today there's a train to catch, okay? So I want to give thanks to all the diamonds here, especially Diamond, Founders Executive Diamond and Future FC, Diamond Law Firm Diamond Min Tian for giving me this chance to grow and grow. And more importantly, also our guest speaker later, I'm very excited to see what he has to say. And also thank my Akong, which is Dr. Aziz and Kak Zeleha. Give them a round of applause. Because without them, without us, all right? So today my topic is very simple. It's called It Always Seems Impossible and It's Done. This, of course, is more geared to people who are building the business. How many of you here are building the business? When you build the business, do you want to travel or not? Yes. Because traveling means you're growing, right? Okay, so for those that are new, when you travel in Amway business, means you're growing your business. When you are not traveling, means your business needs more growth. That's it. A very simple sign, okay? So, we are not native to traveling also, like what Carmen say, because as diamond children, we started traveling with mom and dad years ago as well. And we can see the difference between diamond travel and platinum travel, very different also. But I just want to tell you, all travels, right, in Amway, they use one thing that's very different, like what Carmen said just now. It was the heart. They really want you to enjoy the travel, not just to give you travel for the sake of travel. This is a very big difference. So I want to share with you just now, Founders Platinum Daniel sharing was good or not? So you think for me to convince him to see Amway business by travel, is it easy? It is never an easier thing, okay? Then it's like, why you fly so far, spend so much money, you know? So, but he is actually a very, very close friend, and he's actually my brother already, Because why? This is my wedding anniversary. He's my key coordinator in photography and everything. Then I was his best man in his wedding. Now, this is a very rare thing that you from downline, upline to become so close until become blood brother like that. It's a very different bond. So when we travel like we are actually going with family, right? So this was a trip that I did not grow. I did not grow my business because my cap is at 25,000 travel point, if you know. And it's not easy to always keep 25,000 travel point if you're not growing. And I have to send my downline off to travel. And I felt bad because, I told him like, okay, if you go travel, I will go with you. And true enough, that time I made a promise that if next round you go, I will definitely be there. Okay? And so just to come to a quick recap, I know this has numbers for new people, you don't understand, but those people that build the business, if you understand 25,000, this is on March. That means April, May, June, July, August, I have 5 more months, I have to settle 11,000 travel point. Is it fun? It's not fun, huh? Okay, those that don't understand, go and ask your upline how much you need to fight, okay, for this. Huh? A normal first-time traveler is 10,000 travel point for 1 year. I have to do it within 5 months. With 1 leg break off. Still have to do. So, and it's like, wow, very hard to fight already, it's very hard to fight. Then it's like, want to do, don't want to do, just give it all you got lah, do lah, give it all you got lah. So give it all you got, right? On May, how many months later? 2 more months later, I'm still 8,002. Kanchong or not? Because this is May, So that means May result come out because June only you can see May's result. I have June, July, August to fight. 8,002. Many people cough blood already. Many people give up already. So I also wanted to give up already, But I said, never mind, Daniel, maybe next trip after this ALS, Paris cannot make it, I think I will join you the next trip. Then this thing happened. So that month, why I can hit, like maximum I hit Ruby, not bad already, right? 25,000, not bad already. Break off balance, still have 25,000, not bad. Like, this is very chuan, you know. Then National Convention came and announced, we are going to Winter Wonderland, Osaka. I just came back from Osaka on April. I don't want to go there as ALS. Then I tell myself, shit, should I decide or not decide? I have to call the shot, right? And second, it's like, yeah, I promised him I didn't go. How? It's literally impossible. It's like, tonight, launch Mission Impossible. Really, it was Mission Impossible for me. So, die also do. So, die, the moment when they said this, I have only 2.5 months to fight 8,000 points, technically speaking. 2.5 months. So, the next 2 months, I grind and went all the way until the last old name list I have also I go and call. The most unlikely ones. And those 2 months, I closed nearly 30 units of the atmosphere sky. I think the volume for both July was 35,000, August is 36,000, all break off legs already. Still, this is the balance. It is a very tough fight with only yourself. That time, I have no other legs. I only have 15%ers, you know. So I remember this 2 months, I have 1 month that I closed 20 units of atmosphere that month. That leg didn't break off because it's 18%. It's not all 20 units, 1 unit. Then I asked myself, how? These 2 months, right, the struggle was, it is really impossible, but I have to believe I can do it. And it is like a one-way ticket, you know. When you decide, you cannot change it. Because many times we change it. So we qualified for ALS Paris. And more importantly, that year, because ALS is on April 2024, which actually by right now, 2025, today, we just came back from Europe. You know, if back last year, because we are the second wave. Second wave is end April only go. So we only came back mid-May, right? So we went to Tokyo for our family trip. And we received this. So, you know, the hard work and fight, right? Fight all the way. This is the year-end bonus. And this is the total year bonus. If you don't have that fight, that moment that I decided to stop, is it easy to give up? When it's easy to give up, right, all these things would not even happen. And this is for the people that actually, they stop believing in themselves. I just want to tell you, you just got to start with believing and deciding. Believing is not enough. Believing is other people's thing. Deciding is for your own thing. It's a 2-step process. So I believe that this is something that everyone can do it if you really decide and you focus to do it. So we go, right? We go. I want to show you this picture is because when we go, there was a very big flood in Dubai that year. Dubai airport was flooded. How many of you remember that? And wave 1 got 80 plus packs was cancelled. The flight was totally cancelled, and that's why they cannot connect to wave 1. Do you know what? Because that night I was talking to the key travel agent, the head travel agent. I was asking, hey, so why you're here at 2 a.m. in the morning? The time when we arrived at the hotel. I was like really walking the streets first. Not outside, I mean walking in the hotel just to see the facility and everything. Then I met him at the counter. I asked him, what's the difference between Amway and all that? He said, you know what? I never seen a company, the moment when the 80 packs of wave 1 did not make it, Amway straight away buy instant tickets for 80 packs to fly for wave 2. That means the wave 1 80 over tickets are all burned. The Palace of Versailles experience burned. They have to pay again on the spot, last minute dollars. And the agent said, I never see any company do this before. They were just ready to compensate, If compensate is lesser, but they decided to do it. That's why I say Amway really give all they've got for you guys if you really make it. Because your decision makes a whole lot of difference and Amway appreciates that fight. Yeah, give yourself a round of applause, okay? And if we did not fight all the way, do you think this picture, the girl was smart until like that? To get a room to see Paris Eiffel Tower. Okay, we don't see this, no time really. And we get to really travel and really, Amway photographers, they really take good pictures. Right? They really take good pictures for you guys. And it was a dream come true. That, I can fulfill a brother's promise. How many times we just fight for ourselves? And that's why I say sometimes our mission to fight for ALS is just because of ALS trip ma. Choose the location nice or not ma. But you forgot that actually there are many promises behind. That other people might be waiting. Or you made a promise long time ago. That you did not fulfill yet. Right? Think about that. All these trips, this is not a bit censored but this is what Amway staff asked us to do, not us. And this is the Palace of Versailles. I just show you 1 minute, okay? A quick clip. This is the whole experience. They have welcome committees. You can enjoy the art gallery all by yourself. Personalized to your names. Course meal, not buffet. And like Carmen just now said, no one really actually experienced Palace of Versailles at night. This Golden Gate, only prime ministers, consulates from countries enter through here. Usually tourists, they go by the side one. Amway opened everything. Amway is mafia, I tell you. Yeah. And one of the best experience that we did was this.
Oh, very good place.
We go to small
look at the
hidden
hand.
charcuteries to buy all the cold cuts
Yes,
and all the
that's it.
cheese
Yes.
and all the bread. And we buy beer, we buy wine. Then we do what the Parisian thing do. To sit by the River Seine and enjoy baguette, red wine and cheese. This kind of feeling. Especially with people that fought together hard 1 year. All these are the promises and moments that it transcends the money value of whatever the Amway gave, right? Then after that, we extended to Lyon. Went all the way back only. So this trip, the extension, it cost us nearly more than the bonus that I got. So it's around another 60,000. So if Amway paid us 50,000 for the trip, I extended another 60,000 to 10,000 trip in 2 weeks. Haven't come buy things yet. All the biggest, freshest, fattest seafood that you've ever tasted. So good. So good. I'm still salivating now as I speak. And with people that you really, it's like a winner's meal every time. You fought hard that year, champion meal. And meals for champion. Do you think it's good? You wanna come along, right? Yeah. Then some more, we did this. We did picnic in a zoo. Yeah. Those parks, Simple stuff, but it really builds memories beyond a lifetime. Then in the middle of the zoo, you can do picnic.
Wow. What is that?
Awesome. How many of you picnic in the zoo before? I mean, of course, Zoo Negara style got lah, but it's a
Everybody
park
say hi.
and it's free.
What are we doing here?
No sweat, no sweat. And we also get our goal is every year when we travel Amway, we'll get a local photographer that knows where to take pictures. and the feel that we like, and we take so-called pre-wedding photo shoot. But our wedding many years already, so it's like we went to until now it's 16 places, 16 countries already. We've taken family photos or photos like this. Because life is short, guys, right? So this one is one of the experiences. We went to this place called Paul Bocuse. I believe Diamond and Anna, they all went already. My dad was selling me, Paul Bocuse. You know why? Because all the 3 Michelin star chefs, all of them, most of them, come from his training. He's the grandfather of fine dine. This is a lamb stomach. It cooks the chicken inside. You know how much this chicken costs? 190 euros before tax. One chicken. Truffled chicken.
Emporté par la foule,
Every table got 3 waiters serving you
nous
one.
entraîne écrasés l'un contre l'autre, nous ne formons qu'un seul corps. Et le flot sans effort nous pousse enchaîner l'un et l'autre. Et
And
nous
it was
laisse
their
tous deux
100th year
épanouis dans
anniversary.
l'ivresse d'erreur. Entraînés par
You see all
la
the servers?
foule qui s'élance
All
et
are
qui danse.
connoisseurs, you
Et
know.
une folle farandole, nos 2 mains restent soudées. Et parfois soulevés, nos 2 corps enlacés s'envolent.
This
Et retombent tous
experience,
2 épanouis, enivrés et heureux.
look at the cheese spread. More than 70 types of cheese they have. Then after that, we extended to Mont Blanc. You know the pen, Mont Blanc pen? This is Mont Blanc, southern France, connecting to Switzerland Alps. Anyway, this is how it looks like. No time, gotta rush. But I can tell you, we are mountain people. If you ask, Daniel was beach, right? We are mountain people. So every year it's like a goal, we have to go and see the mountains. And have breakfast, and the most important thing, this 5 days extension, we just do this every day. Just spa, thermal spa, spring, the bath, and have a good wine or a good beer, watching the Alps while chilling in bubble bath, jacuzzi. This is my dream. Was sold by another diamond. Since way back 21 years old, he said, what is life if you don't have a chance to sit in a bubble jacuzzi bath, drinking red wine or drinking a nice drink, looking at the mountains, snow mountains? What kind of life would that be? Every day. And after that, what do? Every day. Because nobody go, we go. Every day. And we do spa, we do facial, everything there, right? And most important, the last story I want to share. Then we went up to this place called Aiguille de Midi. Aiguille de Midi is actually the highest point in Mont Blanc. Highest mountain. Okay? Alright, so it's a very nice place. I just skip this. I want to show you, right, when we went up, it was snowing like that. But do you see people still going hiking? Still go for trekking? And after that, you see people go trekking, right? It's a very nice place. I just want to show you one thing. When you go up, we see people proposing in the middle of snow. Snowstorm. I needed the volume to be lower a bit. I just want to say, right, guys, when times you go up, it's like this, there's no snow, and you went up, it's like so bad snow you cannot see anything, right? Diamond meeting, I think they just experienced this, all of them. Just experienced, wow, all high snow only, or just rain only. Okay. So, what we see bad, right? Sometimes it's the situation is bad. But your decision to make it good is very important. Because we cannot change the situation. Our life, not everyone is a good place to start Amway. Many people of us want to have a good time and good place, then we can start Amway and do Amway. But I can tell you, no matter how bad the situation is, if you decide to be good, you have to start to be good. It starts from you. So we decided,
Walking up the stairs.
even we go up, right, the snow is so bad, we just decided just go out. Do you know taking the cable car ride up, just going up, both of us is 700 ringgit. No blue sky, nothing. We see nothing. You go out and see. At first it was like this, At first, you just go down, it landed there. Oh, I can see. Next minute only, boom, nothing. This one, this is the first scene before we go to the cafe. The moment we hit the cafe only, all like, cannot see already. I show you, like that already. Everything, nothing. You see nothing. You pay $700 for nothing. But we make the best out of it, right, guys? And I think this is the lesson that I want to share with you guys for us. We went through. We still did whatever we did lah. Just do whatever it did. Because I would believe everyone here, we start with the growth framework. Your goal, your reality, your options, and your will. Sometimes reality, people get stuck here already. People have a goal, but people always get stuck with the reality. I don't have money lah, I don't have time lah, I don't think I can make it like that. I mean, having to know where you are is important, but when you are stuck at where you are, that's bad. But you have to weigh out the options, and are you willing to work for it? I think that is the main idea that I want to share today. So, because of that decision back at 2022, 23, this is, as of now, I already qualified ALS. So for what I try to tell you, the momentum is very, very important. But it starts with one goal, one dream, one focus. What's the one thing you want to get done? Because, it can be always this same shit but different day. Right? But when can we refocus clarity, decision, and focus? You see, this is the same lens. One see only forest, one see the sunlight and the road ahead. Same specs, Maybe it's just less than 1% angle away. Your whole life changed because you made the decision to go through with it. So today, it's always impossible until it gets done. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Emerald Gerald. Wow, sharing with us the power of belief, right? I think very, very powerful. He said 2 words, believe and decide. Then you can focus and do it. Thanks for inspiring us on your trip. I think it's so wonderful when he was sharing the videos. Like I do envision myself. I do enjoy those things that he's enjoying, and so nice. Right, so thank you so much for bringing us on this journey of travel. Yeah, thank you. All right, moving on. We're going to the main highlight of our session today. Are you guys excited? Yes? Okay, so today we are very, very privileged to have a special invited speaker. He's an amazing leader that flew all the way across the South China Sea. Can you guess where is he from? Sarawak, to be more specific. So, it is famous for being the oil town and the birthplace of Malaysia's petroleum industry, and that is Miri. So he's from Miri and he is here to speak to us today. Before I invite him on a stage, let me introduce him first, okay? So he and his wife, both husband and wife, graduated from a renowned Australian university. So Diamond Cryan Sue actually eventually became the chief accountant in a public listed firm, while Eileen, the wife, was an accounting manager. They qualified Platinum in the first year, Ruby and Founders Platinum in the second year, and qualified their first ALS, Sapphire in the third year, Emerald in the fifth year, and became Diamond in the 8th year. Wow. They have realized their dreams of traveling around the world, enjoy time freedom with a sizable income. So before I invite him on stage, let us watch his video first. All right, thank you. Give a round of applause to our AV. Leslie, thank you.